Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm making some cheesy grits. I'm going to use these quick grits. In Somali they call it Ugali or soor. So I'm going to make this. I'm going to use a cup of this, 4 cups of milk, any kind of milk you have. I have a lot of these UHT milks, I'm trying to use them up. Probably 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to put some cheese in there, maybe 100 grams. Some salt. We'll try half a teaspoon of salt first. Salt to taste. I'm going to use this small cup to measure everything. So 4 cups of milk with 1 cup of grits. These are quick grits. They cook in 5 minutes. The normal grits, they take 30 minutes to cook, so I prefer this quick method. So you need to get your pan ready. I've got my pan ready. I put it on medium-high heat. And then I'm going to add in the milk, 4 cups of milk. So I have my milk going. I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of salt to the milk. And before it even gets too hot or starts boiling, I'm going to put in the grits. You can use water instead of milk, but it will be less creamy. I prefer it all milk, but you can use water, but it won't be as creamy, the grits. Okay, next to go in is the grits. 1 cup of grits. And then you have to mix it thoroughly, make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. I've turned the heat down to medium heat. So you just have to mix it for 5 minutes until it's thick. So I'm going to mix this. Just carry on mixing this for 5 minutes. And it'll be ready, and then I will add in the cheese. This is basically what the grits looks like. It looks like this. You can get it in a more yellowy color. This is what it looks like. You can get it in a more yellowy color. In Somali people call it ugali or soor. But even that one, the normal one, it takes 30 minutes to cook. You just have to keep on whisking like this for 30 minutes. But this one is a quick cook one, it's only 5 minutes. So I'm just going to whisk it for 5 minutes and it'll be thick and ready. And then I'll add the cheese and then last the butter. Okay, once you've whisked it very well, you turn the heat down to low and then you're going to put a lid on it for 5 minutes and it'll be ready. It'll be thick in 5 minutes. Okay, as I said, you need to whisk it thoroughly and then you have to put a lid on it for 5 minutes. I'm going to put it on for 6 minutes because I like my grits extra thick. So you have to put a lid on it for I'm going to put it on for 7 minutes. You have to put the lid on it, otherwise it won't cook properly. So you have to put a lid on it for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, it's been 7 minutes with the lid on. I just took the lid off. And you have to stir the grits a lot, thoroughly. You have to stir it thoroughly. Otherwise, it won't be nice and creamy. Now is the time to add the cheese. I'm going to add the cheese next. Okay, I'm going to add some grated cheddar cheese. I'm going to add about 100 grams. Okay, so I've added about 100 grams of cheddar cheese and now I'm going to mix it thoroughly, very well now. I added the 100 grams, I'm going to mix it thoroughly. Okay, so this is on low heat. As you can see, I've mixed in the cheese very well. And this is thick and very creamy. Now the last thing to go in is the butter. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of butter. Okay, this is the last thing to go in is a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to mix that in thoroughly and that's it. I'm going to mix that in nicely. Then I'm going to turn the stove off and it'll be ready. Okay, I've mixed in the butter and this is ready now. Look how thick it is. This is what you want. With the butter melted. So I've turned this off. This is ready. I'm going to serve it in my bowl. Okay, so here is my bowl of grits. It's delicious, absolutely delicious. I hope you guys try this. You don't have to add in the cheese. Instead of the cheese, you can have it sweet. So you just make it exactly the same way, but no cheese. And then you can drizzle on top when it's cooked like this. You drizzle on top some honey, maple syrup, or brown sugar. You can have it for breakfast. Most people have it for breakfast. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my videos. Please like and subscribe to my videos. Look how thick it is. This is the consistency you want. Assalamu alaikum.